Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be an early access look at the Kubota DLC, courtesy of Giants. I appreciate Giants for sending this over to me. Thank you for me to be able to take a look at it early as a Giants partner or a bronze partner here. But anyhow, we're going to go ahead and jump into all the new equipment that comes with the Kubota DLC, which is going to release on June 28th. So we have another 4 days until it will be released for everyone and to be available to everyone. But we're going to take a look at some of the equipment in here. And this is one DLC that I am very excited about and was very excited to see this brand coming to all platforms. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so first up, we have the Kubota M5 series, which is kind of like a little orchard tractor here. Now, a couple things to note: you can see this big old weight on the front. You can adjust that, or you can adjust the weight on the front here. And I'll show you all these guys in the store as well. And there's a 3-point on the back. There's not a 3-point option for the front here. So let's go ahead and take a look in the store under the Kubota pack here. The M5 series, $64,500 starting price. We jump in here. We have two tire options essentially. We have Trailerborg and we have Vertestein. I'm going to pronounce them wrong. That's fine. It is what it is. Now, front weight. You can have no front weight, as you can see configured here, or you can add. What's a good view of that? Where you can add some front weight on there. 90, 180, 270, 360, 450. And then back to nothing. I have 450 on it currently. Now, as far as the engine setup, you have the 091, which is 92 horsepower. Then we can go up to 106 horsepower. Then back to 92. So you have a couple of different options there. And then you also can put a license plate on it if you wish. You can see the license plate up there in the corner and then back here on the back. So there you go. That is the M5. Let's go ahead and get that out of our way here. Let's go ahead and hop in it. You should be able to hear it, hopefully. Goes up to 22 miles an hour. Bursts up to 13 miles an hour. Horn. Again, horn. Beacons. Nothing on there for beacons, it looks like. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Right turn signal. And then left turn signal. So from the front, that's all I have is those guys right there. Now if we take a look at the lights, 1, 2. Turns on those rear ones. 3 is going to turn on all that stuff up front, and then 4's off. So 1, 2, 3, and then back to off there. So looking pretty good in terms of all that. If we open up the help menu, I don't see anything spectacular in there that we need to worry about or need to do, but pretty cool. Nice, good looking little orchard tractor for you. So there you go. That's the Kubota M5. All right, next up we have the Kubota M6 series. So if we take a look at this guy in the store here, we'll just do this first here. $80,000 starting price to buy, and this guy also has this one on it, this Kubota attachment on it. So this one is the 100 horsepower option. This one is the 180 horsepower option. So a couple of these guys here. I have this one on a different Kubota tractor here in a little bit. Now, in terms of front loaders, all 3 of these options, or all 3 of these tractors here, can have front loaders on them. I put them on the M6 and the M7. I didn't put one on the M8. And in terms of what's out and about on what I purchased, I put the widest tire configurations on all those to show off the widest tire configuration for us. So if we hop into the M6 series here, under Trailerborg, you have standard, wheel weights, wide tires, wides with weights, narrow tires, rear twins, twins all around. Under Michelin, standard, wheel weights, wide with weights, and then narrows, rear twins, twins all around, back to standard. Under Continental, standard, wheel weights, wides and weights, narrows, rear twins, twins all around, back to standard. Under Midas, standard, wheel weights, wides, wheel weights, rear twin wheels, twins all around, back to standard. Under Vertestein, you have standard, with weights, wide with weights, narrows, rear twins, twins all around, back to standard. And then Nokian, we have just the wide tires on there, and then back to Trailerborg. Now for the front, you can do a 3-point attachment, or you can do nothing on there, or you can do 90 kilogram, 180, 270, 360, 450, and back to 3 points. So you have different weight options on there as well. Front loader attachment, you can put Kubota or no. So it does technically require Kubota. I haven't tried to attach the other ones onto it. I'm not sure if they will work or not. Now down here at the engine setup, the M6 101 is 104 horsepower. We're going to have 114, 132, 141, back to 104. So a lot of different little engine configurations in there. The best engine in there is going to cost you an additional $18,500. So just be aware of that. Now if we hop out, take a look at it, I just put a random attachment on it. We can see I got the 3-point on it. We hop in it. Sounds great. See, the max speed there is 26 miles an hour. Horn. Beacons. No beacons on it there. Lights. 1, 2. Turns the rear ones on. And then 3. Turns all those guys on front. All your working lights. So 1, 2, 3. That's kind of how it goes. Now, it kind of looks like there's a light in there, but it's just shining through, just to note that. It's just shining through from that light there. Turn signals. Left. Right. Right. And then left on there. Flashers, if you want those, but it's just the turn signals running. But there you go. If we open this guy up, I'm seeing here, other than just the front loader attachment, different deals in there. Oh, and of course, in cab. I should be taking a look in cab here for you guys. Sorry, I don't normally do mod reviews except when there's a DLC that drops, so this is just something I'm not used to doing. But inside the cab looks great, and obviously everything that looks awesome, how that front loader attachment runs. You can see the hand moving as that's moving out there. The mirrors look good. But yeah, looking good in cab here. Let's hop out and just quickly shoot back over here to this guy and take a look in cab here. So, yep, everything in here looks good. All your controls all the way around here. Good looking cab. Everything shifts as you're doing what you need to do. But good looking tractor there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one here. All right, next up we have the M7 series, which we're kind of slowly moving up in size in terms of the tractors here. So if we take a look in the store to the Kubota pack, we have the M7 here, and this one again has this guy right here, the M77 attached to it. So scroll back over here, let's take a look at this guy in here. Starting price is $118,500. Under trailer board, we have standard, wheel weights, wides and weights, narrows, rear narrow twin wheels, narrow twin wheels all around, rear twins all around, back to standard. Under Michelin, we have standard, weights, wides and weights, narrows, rear narrow twins, narrow twins, rear twins, twins, back to standard. A lot of customization with these in terms of, especially just in terms of tires, which is nice. Under Continental, we have standard and weights, wides and weights, narrows, rear twin narrows all around, rear twins all around, excuse me, not just twins up front, and then back to standard. Under Versatime, we have standard with weights, wides with weights, narrows, rear twin narrows all around. It's for twin narrows all around, rear twins. I can't talk anymore, guys. Twin wheels all around, and then back to standard. Nokia, we have the communals there, and then back to trailer board. So warning signs, it adds these 2 warning signs here so you can have yes or no. It doesn't cost you any additional to have them on there. For a 3-point, you can have a 3-point on the front, or you can have a weight, or you can have nothing. So 90, 180, 270, 360, 450, 540 now. So that's the only new one compared to the last one. So you can add a little bit extra weight on there if you'd like. Then back to 3-point. Front loader attachment, yes or no. Well, Kubota or no. And then engine setup, the 132 is 128 horsepower. Then we have 148. Then we have 168. And then back to 128. So there you go in terms of all that. We hop out here. These guys do look fantastic. They look very crisp. They're good looking mods. Well, I mean, it's a DLC, but yeah. Anyhow, hop in it. Sounds great. Horn. Goes forward at 32 miles an hour. And lift and lower all that good stuff just as you normally be able to. Lights. 1, 2, 3. Go to the back here. 1, 2, 3. And then turn signal. Left. Right. Right. You can see it kind of on there. And then left. Right over there. So there you go in terms of all that. And then let's see, do we have any beacon lights on this one? We do have some beacon lights on this one. And it is making my... Let's see, there we go. Trying to get my turn signals off. Making my little desktop beacon light go crazy. Just flashing like those. But yeah, nice beacon lights on there like that. Take a look in the cab. Again, you got the controller there. It's just moving just as we would move outside, which is nice. Things are moving around as we move around, which is good. In terms of detail, everything looks really crisp in here. Fantastic. Yeah, everything looks good. Hop out. There you go. Go ahead and move on. All right, next up we have the Kubota M8 series. We'll go ahead and just pop into the store here and take a look at this guy. Right here, the M8 starting price is $162,000. If we go into here, under trailer board, we have standard with weights, wides with weights, wides two with weights, rear twins, twins all around. Rear twins 2, rear twins all around. Narrows, then back to standard. Go good gravy. So many tire configurations. Under Michelin, we have standard with weights. We have wide with weights. We have rear twins, twins all around, rear twins 2 all around, and then narrows, and then back to standard. Under Continental, we have standard with weights. We have wides with weights. We have rear twins. We have twins all around. We have rear twins 2. We have rear twins all around 2. We have standard. Under Midas, we have standard with weights, wides with weights, rear twins, twins all around, rear twins 2, twins all around 2, back to standard. Then under Vertistime, we have standard wheel weights, wides and weights, rear twin wheels, twin wheels all around, rear twins 2, twin wheels all around 2, back to standard. And then under Nokian, we have more options in here. We have communal, wides, and then back to communal. That's pretty nifty there. And then back to Trailerborg. Now for the front, you can have either a 3-point, nothing, or you can do 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280, 320, 360, 400, up to 400 kilograms in front weight, which is kind of interesting because the smaller tractor, which is the M7, will go up to 540 on there, but the M8, unless I'm crazy here, the M8's bigger, right? That's why M7, M8 got more horsepower. But anyhow, front loader attachment, you can have Kubota or no. This is the one time I didn't run a front loader on it outside of the shop. And then engine setup, you have the 181, 180 horsepower, 200 horsepower, and then back to 180. So 180 or 200. So for the extra 20 horsepower, it's gonna be an extra 10 grand for you. Gosh, I'm so excited to actually use these guys. Hop in it. Sounds great. Goes forward at 32 miles an hour. I think I did some sort of twin setup here. I don't even remember what tires I put on it. These are definitely not the widest ones, but they look cool on here. So that's why I chose them. Horn. Sounds great. Lights. 1, 2, 3, off. 1, 2, 3, off. Those are very bright lights. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Right turn signal. Left turn signal. And then did the horn right. Yep. Okay. Flashers or beacons. Same kind of setup. Flashing like crazy on top of there. And actually, I didn't open up the help menu the last one to see if there's anything special. I don't think there is. Let's just pop over here real quick. Anything on here that we need to see? No, nothing on there. Okay. We'll pop back in this guy right over here, turn the help menu back off. Now, if we hop in the cab, everything looks good. We don't have a front loader to move around, but they still have the front loader movement joystick over there. I can't think of any terms. But everything looks good in here. Looks pretty crisp. Sounds good in here still. So, yeah. All that's pretty good. Hop out of there, and we will move on. All right, next up, we have the Kubota, basically the Kubota front loader. It's the R646, if I remember correctly. I'm going here. Oh, R640. Get rid of that 6 on the end. $75,500 to buy. If we go in here, not a lot of customization now. Under Trailerborg, we have standard. Front twins, back to standard. Vertistime, we have standard. And then we have Trailerborg again. So just 3 different customization options on there. But past that, I went ahead and put the front twins on there just for funsies. If we hop in here, sounds good. Open the help menu, nothing special in there that I'm seeing. No, it does say, yep, everything looks, everything in there's fine. That looks all normal. Okay, horn. Lighting. 1, 2, 3, off. 1, 2, 3, and off. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Go to the front. Right turn signal. Left turn signal. So all that stuff looks very good. Beacons. No beacons are activating here, so no beacons on this bad boy. But yeah, everything, it's articulated in the middle like that. We'll run at 11 miles an hour, which is a touch slow. Actually, how does that compare to, the one thing I was curious about is how does that compare to in-game ones? That's 12, 12, 12. Okay, so it's pretty much on par with them. For some reason, I thought there was one that went at like 20, but must be a modded one or something like that. But anyhow, so pretty much on par with in-game ones. It's a touch slower, but that's not really a big deal, especially for how cool the thing looks. So there you go. That is all that stuff right there. Take a look in the cab. Everything in here looks great. Cup holder over there. Going to need that for your coffee mug when you're out working. That's for sure. But yeah, everything in here looks clean. Turn on the lights, all that good stuff. But there you go. Moving on. All right, next up we have the Kubota SSV75. This is the first of our different skid steers that we have available in this pack. If we take a look in the store, we'll go back down over here to our Kubota stuff. Scroll over here, we got the SSV75. So this pack has two basically options on here. In terms of everything, this one has a little bit more horsepower and has the tracks on it, but there you go, and a little bit more money, obviously, as well. But here's one we're taking a look at right now. The only thing you can change is the additional weight, which I actually think this is a cool feature, too. So on the back here on the side, you can see 45 or 90 kilograms is additional weight, or 135, sorry, it keeps going. But standard, 3 different weight capacities, and you can see it puts them on both sides there. So I actually kind of really like that that's available for you. But there you go, skid steer loader there. If we hop out and take a look at it in here, sounds great. Runs at 11 miles an hour. That's a big bucket for it. Really good reach on it actually as well. That's like a really good reach for a skid steer, I feel like. I could be maybe just crazy here, but... And this is, it's running that bucket. Let's actually load this bucket up with something just to see how it's gonna do if we fill that up with stones. Yeah, that extra weight's not gonna help it a ton. As you can see there for stones, but... Or 1,200 liter bucket. I want to actually pick that up maybe. There we go. Totally getting it. Yes, that's a little bit too much weight for this this guy right here, even with that extra weight on the back. But still, worth a test there. Lights, 1, 2, 3, off. 1, 2, 3, and off. No beacon on this bad boy. Left turn signal. Do we have a left turn signal? Nope, I don't see anything. No turn signals on this thing. Past that, let's go ahead and take a look inside the cab. You do feel like you're in a skid steer and you're going to fall over with this bucket of rocks that we have in the front, but if we get rid of that, we can actually lift it up. There you go. Actually a decent view inside the cab of where everything's going, but yeah, everything's looking good in here. Looks pretty squared away. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice crisp little mod there. There you go. Moving on. All right, next step, we have the SVL97-2. This is our bigger skid steer loaders we kind of mentioned a little bit. If we go in the store here, there's no customization for this whatsoever, so you're just stuck with what this is, which, I mean, it's pretty cool anyway. So hop in it. This only runs at 7 miles an hour, so a little slower than the other one for sure. And this one does not have as much of a reach, if you can see there. So that reach right there is nowhere near, I don't think, as much as we hop out of this one right here. You can see that one's much higher. I mean, not much higher, maybe. Much higher is maybe a bit of a stretch, but you can see that one definitely reaches a little bit higher than this guy is going to right here. But this one might have a little bit more support at the back. I mean, regardless of all that, it does look like it might be a little beefier at the back. But yeah, it's pretty cool to have the tracks on it. So there you go. Now, if we go ahead and, I mean, there's not any beacons on this, no turn signals on this whatsoever. Horn. And then we have lights. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just 1, 2. 1, 2, and then off. 1, 2, and off. There you go. But yeah, looks good. Good little skid steer here for you. That is the SVL97-2. Moving on. All right, next up, as we get close to wrapping up, taking a look at all the Kubota stuff here, we have the RTV-XG850 Sidekick. We'll take a look at this guy in the store. Scroll down to the end, so we got these two guys here. One's a 2-seater, one's a 4-seater. Now, we'll note that the 4-seater is a little bit slower, 24 miles an hour as opposed to 40, so this is a touch slower here. But if we go in here, let's take a look at this guy. So attachers, we have standard, or we can put a 3-point on the back, so you can do like field testing and stuff like that, or soil sampling and stuff like that if you want to. And then the design 1 is, if you take a look at the front here, design 2, design 1, design 2. So design 2 just adds that big old bumper on there, which I actually have on the outside here. Now this guy will hold some capacity here. Let me see if I can, does it show the capacity? Yeah, 430 liters, there it is, of any of these different bulk fill types. So if we wanted to, we can take a look at that as well. But you got that 3-point in the back if we wanted to fill that just with fill, unit 2, unit 1, wheat. Oh, it's not taking any wheat for me. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if it's because that 3 points on there. But regardless of that, horn, drives at 40 miles an hour, lights, 1, off. 1 setting for lights there. No beacon, obviously, on this. Turn signal, left, right, right, left on there for you. But yeah, nifty little guy here. From inside the cab, I mean, you can pretty much everything's exposed, but it does look pretty good. I like that little speedometer right there in the middle. Definitely in kilometers, though. I think. Yeah, definitely in kilometers. Looks like it's a lot faster than otherwise, but there you go. That is the little Sidekick there. Let's move on to the big one. All right, next up, and the final thing we're going to go over, because it's the final part of the pack here, is the RTV-X1140W-H. Very long-winded name, but we'll take a look at it here in the store. If we go under the Kubota pack here, all the way down to the end, this guy, $15,500 to buy. Take a look at it in the store. We have capacity 280 or capacity 1,000. So if you actually wanted to cut out those passengers, you can see it kind of folds the chairs up there, which is super cool. Such a super cool option there. So yeah, 3-point, capacity 280, capacity 1,000, 3-point, which is pretty cool. Design 1, Design 2, and Design 3. So let's go actually back through those. Design 1 is just kind of base like this. Design 2 adds the bull bar. Design 3 adds that winch on the front, which I don't believe is functional. And one thing I should check, I did not check. If I hop in here, you do have tension straps on the back. I should show those off as well. I apologize. So hop out of there. If we move over here, again, this guy, we have unload here. So that one must not be configured correctly in order to haul stuff. But you have the tension straps in the back, or we can fill this baby to 280 liters of wheat or whatever you wanted to haul on the back there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's get the help bending out of the way. Horn, lights, 1, off. So just 1 and off. Left, turn signal, right turn signal, right turn signal, left turn signal. So all that stuff is good there. This again only runs at 24 miles an hour. And inside the cab, take a look back at our passengers back there. Now I haven't tested the new passenger feature, because if you remember with the Kubota DLC, it comes with a new passenger feature where hopefully multiplayer people can hop into different equipment. It should work for all base game equipment and modded equipment if the modders mod it to do so. But there you go. So you may see a lot of updates for that coming out as the Kubota DLC pack rolls out. But there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That is just a quick look at all of the Kubota equipment. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.